Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Keys, and today we're going to look at Destiny commands and how you can add them into your Twitch stream extremely easily. A couple of the really cool features of this is showing the ELO for particular players, showing the Trials team that you're facing against. You can type in one username, it'll pull the last two players that particular person played with, and we'll show you the kill-death ratio as well as the win streak. You can also pull cool stats like how many raid completions they have and things like that. So these commands work on any Twitch bot that has a custom API supported. Specifically, what's been tested by this developer is Nightbot, DeepBot, OBot, NHLBot, and EnkBot. But as you can see in the description right below that short list, it does support any custom API Twitch bots. There is a command list as well, so you can see all the different commands that are available. There's actually a pile of them. And the installation of this is incredibly easy. You can actually go to the install guide. It will give you a link as you see here. One thing it'll note is you can change the default console to Xbox or PS for PlayStation. So you'll see at the end of that link it was highlighted in yellow, so you can just replace PS or Xbox with PS. I'll show you how to do that. So for an installation, all you need to do is go to your Twitch stream. So on twitch.tv, click your username, click channel, your chat box will come up. All you have to do is copy and paste the URL that's included on that install page, and you'll see that I'm going to change Xbox to PS as my console. I am going to get an error because I have installed this before. If it's the first time installing it, it will say that the new commands have been added and you can begin using it from that point in time. So if you've already added them to your channel, it will give you a message similar to this. Now let's jump back and take a look at the commands again. So again, we can look at ELO, character, fire teams for trials. We can look at raid completions. There's a lot of different information. The ones that they show here for the examples are ones that are probably more often used than others, but let's try one out here. So I'm going to type in Destiny trials ELO, and let's just choose Madaro. He's one of the top PvP players that we see, and it was one of the examples. You can see I type that in, it comes back with his current ELO, and notes that he is number 7 in the world. So you can go and you can put in your own, you can put in anyone else's. One thing to note is if you're going to use a different console, leave a space and type the console name. That way it will override the default. So if you wanted to pull off an Xbox contact or a PS contact, you can just write that in. Let's try Trials Team MTash. I can see on the left hand side of my screen that he is playing Destiny. It's going to pull off or pull out his current team. It's going to show their KD, their wins, and all that sort of information. So it's really helpful when you're facing teams, or maybe you're just watching a stream and you fire this in. You can see who they're playing against. I personally use Destiny's Trials report for that, and that's actually where this information does come from. But it's extremely easy to use, super handy. As you can see, the installation is extremely easy as well. So you don't necessarily need to have any sort of IT understanding or technical know-how or anything like that. So you can come in, you can look at the different command generators and things like that. But by default, I usually just go into the command list and just look at all of them. There's both commands for PvE and PvP, and there's a lot of information. It pulls the stats out of various websites, and you can see that here it says Destiny's Trials report did recently open up some access to them. It also pulls from Destiny Tracker and Guardian.gg. There is a quick guide on usage as well. I'd recommend if it's your first time using it just to take a look at what else you can do. I might not cover everything in this tutorial that you're interested in. This is more how to install and some basic commands and things like that. But you can certainly pull out virtually anything that you would want to see from any player, whether it's PvP or PvE. You could see things as granular as how many PvP kills someone has, how many PvP deaths, what their KD in particular PvP game modes are. Well guys, I hope you liked this video. Click like, click subscribe, check out my other videos, and thanks again for watching.